Face the darkness. Cut them from this world. Suffer eternally. The light is fading.
What is up guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to play Nocturne jungle. Now this is a champion that's super great at catching overextended targets, so that's something that happens a lot in solo queue. Q start, and then you want to make sure that you're standing in the trail because that gives you bonus AD. If you're not doing that, that's a lot of damage that you're losing out on guys, so always make sure that you're doing that. Your passive gives you that AoE damage once in a while, and that's going to get reduced every single time you auto attack. But if you auto attack monster camps or champions, then it gets reduced even faster. But that AoE damage you get every once in a while from your auto attack, that also heals you based on the amount of targets that you hit. So when you are hitting multiple camps, for example the chickens, then make sure that you're standing in the middle, at least in a way where you can actually hit all of the targets. Just stay in the middle and then make sure that your Q as well as your auto attacks hitting everything. So clearing on this champion is pretty easy, because you have AoE damage on your auto attacks once in a while, and then also your Q. Your E is going to fear the opponent after a short delay, and you also get some bonus movement speed towards feared targets. So you can E this one right here, and then we just stay in the middle. Always stay on the trail, that's what matters. You cannot use your W for the jungle, it's not really useful. So just gonna use the Q, the E, and the auto attacks. Your W blocks out an incoming ability, and then it gives you some bonus attack speed. Your E is that fear you have. It does not fear instantly, but when the tether is fully procced, it is going to fear, and any fear target you'll get bonus movement speed towards them. And then we can take away the crux here, and then we can look for a gang. So the thing is here is that Nocturne usually wants level 6 before he ganks, because that's why he becomes really good. You can still look for early ganks though. If you're doing that, make sure that it's a target that you can actually, gank without them having a million dashes. You can try look for a gank top side if he has the EW. He does not, yikes. The Q also giving you some bonus movement speed, so make sure that you're abusing that. Trying to slow him, he's probably gonna flash out. Alright, finally the root came in, so that's a free kill. When you're ganking, come in from the back, so when you fear them, they end up running into your allies. For Q, the target, because they will also leave a trail behind that gives you bonus movement speed and also that extra AD. Yeah, nice skull crab bro. That's why I did not flash, I just waited for him to use his, and then I followed up. If you hit the enemy champion with that Q skill shot, they will also leave that trail behind, so you can use that to get that bonus movement speed and then chase them. This right here is going to be the Assassin Nocturne. That is the fun way of playing him, and something you can do if they have a relatively squishy team. If they have bruisers and stuff, then just go for the Stride Breaker into the Cleaver. But this build is really fun and strong against squishy targets, and then you can just Q so you get back to jungle a bit faster. Your W, similar to Siva's W, in that it's going to block an incoming ability, but if you block it, you get some bonus attack speed. You also get that passively. So this is great for blocking that crucial incoming ability, so you can trade a lot better with the opponents. Did he take away the skull crab bot side? His flash is down. Oh, there he is. You can see I used that W to cancel out his W stun. So just save it for that important ability. A lot of times you have to be good at reacting, because some abilities just come out instantly. So you have to be good at reacting and also predicting when the opponents are going to use them. So his jungle clear is pretty easy. There's no difficult thing about clearing the jungle. Just hit as many minions or monster camps as possible with the AoE damage from your Q. Stay on the Q trail, and then also make sure that your auto attack is hitting as many minions as possible, and that's how you want to jungle pretty much. Your goal is to get level 6 as fast as possible, because then you get that insane gap closer that people never respect in solo queue. And that's why you really start picking up a lot of kills. Always stand on the trail. You can see how much bonus 80 you're getting, guys. 109 80 right now if you use the Q. Look at how much I'm getting. So that's why, if you're not doing this in a fight, imagine how much damage you're losing out on. That could potentially cost you the fight. I could probably look for a reset here. Let's see if the camps are up. Otherwise we can just peace out. It looks like I'm getting invaded. Oh no. Okay, we got him before. Yikes. Okay, I'm dead. Okay, not much I could do here, but I should probably also not have invaded that fast, but it's okay. So we have the ultimate up right now. So when you use it, you're going to reduce the side radius, and then they also cannot see the allies. So this is very good for separating the enemy team. And you want to focus down the squishy target, preferably the main carry on that team. It also makes you unstoppable, so you can also use it to cancel out CC, you know, when you're dashing towards the champion that you target. If they throw CC, or you're dashing or flying or whatever, nothing will happen to you. But now we are ready to look for a gang. The range is pretty short, like it's decent, but make sure that you're getting pretty close to the target. And of course you need to have vision of the target before you can dash to them. So the GP is pretty low. Keep an eye on the map, guys. Look for low HP targets and then wait for them to push up a little bit. If you're all close to that tower, it's pretty hard to like keep chasing. Yeah, I'm not sure how that happens. That's pretty interesting. We can clear the top side. Whoa, that's pretty toxic. That guy is mad, bro. Let's mute him. That's pretty cringe. We're gonna take away the rep off here. Maybe we can... Usually you don't want to focus down, you know, the tank. But if it's a free kill, then why not take it, right? Bot lane is struggling quite a bit. He's also low HP top. Alright, he got the kill, that's fine. That's all great. You can take away the skull crab here, and then maybe we can look for the Herald. With the Herald, stay behind so you can pop the eye here. Preferably you want to use the ultimate off cooldown, but sometimes it's just not possible. Right now I could probably go mid, but it's a lot safer to go for the skull crab and the Herald. Gonna walk behind it to pop the eye here. Right, so now if we get a kill, then we can also follow up with Herald. If GP comes this way, just need to make sure they don't have vision of me. Gangplank not coming. Where's he at? Let's go ult him. If he flashes out, we will flash as well. There we go, he's down. And now we can drop the Herald. So we just have to push out this wave here, and then we can try to take down the tower. Alright, let's drop it. And let's get the plates before they expire at 14 minutes in the game. They're also pushing bot side, but that's a full HP tower. If possible, normally you want to use the Herald when the tower is as low HP as possible, but right here we just want to get the plates. We're gonna invade the Echo. Is he getting out? Let's just flash, why not? Let's see if we can find the bot lane here. Let's take the long way around. You need to have your E up and also your W. For example, if they have a Vayne, he can always condemn you into the terrain, right? And she is toast. They got the flash out of the Heimerdinger. Is that a kill? That is indeed. So that's a good gank. We got the echo bot side. And if you walk this way around, people never have vision. They always have vision around here. So using the blast cone to get to this side and then ganking usually results in a lot of free kills. I can get the dust plate here. And then we want to go for the Yumus. The main reason being here for the dust plate is the fact that when you get a kill, Nocturne does not have a way out. He only has tools to engage. He doesn't really have reliable disengage. So when you get a kill by engaging, you go invisible, right? And then you can use that to reposition or to disengage or, you know, to keep going. So for the Assassin Nocturne, this is the perfect item. Ultimate is ready to go once again. Just need to find the perfect target here. If we can get the tower, then I can ult him straight up. Go top. Almost within range. Oh, he died way too early on. Maybe we don't have to ult. Let's see if he pushes it a bit up. It's a bit difficult to, you know, go for the tank. Especially. Just had to wait a bit. We cannot auto-attack him in that zone. And also Shen, pretty OP early game, guys. So at least we did not have to use the ultimate. Because he was overextended. So sometimes you don't have to waste it. You can just keep it and then you can use it for another kill. Oh, that is the echo. Oh, he didn't even have time to ult. You can see that slow coming in actually also does a lot, guys. It really helps you chase the opponents. We're just gonna clean his entire jungle here. And because it's Assassin Nocturne, it's a lot easier to, you know, get those immediate kills right after you use your ultimate. With the Bruiser Nocturne, it takes a while. People have time to react, but with this one, you deal so much damage in a short amount of time, you just finish them off immediately. Could ult him. You know what, I think we'll take the red buff and then I can ult top side. Since he did enough flashlights last time, maybe he has it up now, maybe he does not. I don't really care much about the drakes right now. We'll get the rest afterwards. Remember to still stay in the trail, because it is going to speed up your clear. Remember to ping here so your allies can see that you're not within range. You don't have vision. Is this thwarted? It is indeed. EW? Oh no. That's too late. It's okay, that should help him out quite a bit. We can take out the ward here. Echo is bot side. Oh my days, is he dying? It sucks a bit that I might have to give up the Drake. It would be nice if we got the kill, but it is what it is. Is this one? I think it's outside, right? It's pretty nice try though, because if you know how to do this, that can really save you lots of times. My Yasuo. Don't be the typical Yasuo. Okay, I like what I'm seeing. Get the kill on the Echo so we can secure the Drake. Remember to Q here so you get to the spot that you want to get to faster. Right, I'm here. Nice, and we secured a free Drake. Awesome. Ultimate almost ready to go again. And just look at the range we have on the ultimate now. Key thing is that you always have, you know, vision on the target, otherwise you cannot dash to them. So it can help if you want to get, for example, the blue up. It's not really needed a lot of times, but it can help. I'm not gonna ult yet. We'll see, we'll take this one and then we'll see if they're still pushing up. She's still pushing, she's not. Finn is pushing, but he's full HP. This is not the type of target that you want to go for. When you go for assassin build, tanks are what counters you. Can actually kill me, so I just have to chill for a bit. But also when you hit enemy champions, you also get the passive cooldown reduced faster compared to if you just hit minions. We can ult. Take this one, and then let's look for the kill. And they immediately E here, so even if she uses the ultimate into the Q invisibility, your E will still be onto her. And then you have to try to be good at timing your W, so when she's about to CC you, that's when you use it, and then you cancel it out. That is the goal. Okay, Heimer. It's not worth it for a camp. He's doing the Herald. Nice, okay, I'm sorry, just keep farming. If there is anything to farm, that is. Nope, not yet. Let's see if this echo will come up here. I expect not, since none of his camps are here yet. Or is he perhaps going topside? Oh, this might be warded. Let's go for the tower. Get the tower. If he tries to take that W, I would just insta-fear him. Like, have the E on him and then get the fear and he would die. Yeah, I think I'm getting out. Maybe not. Can I make it? The blast cone is not up, that's a bit unfortunate. I think we're fine, unless he does some kind of random flash ignite. But the Q also helps you when getting out, you can see the bonus movement speed. Let's back off here, sitting on a lot of gold. Now another item that's really OP on Nocturne is the Axiom Arc. Because Nocturne is all about that ultimate, so if you can get an item that can reduce the cooldown of that ult, of course you want to have it. Let's see what we can find. And the Yumus, of course, mainly bought. Of course it gives you damage, but mainly bought for the active here, which also helps, you know, with engaging and stuff. You can just wait at your tower, honestly, because the ultimate does cover the entire lane. Just sit around here, somebody walks up, you can ult them and get the kill. And the thing that makes Nocturne super oppressive is the fact that in the mid game, when the tower goes down and somebody has to go to side lane and split push, they always have to be careful, because you will always be able to ult them. So even without doing anything, you already apply a lot of pressure just by being in the game. Pretty similar to like how Twisted Fate works, you know, with his TP, is that you can access other sides of the map super fast. Gangplank, ton of damage, but he's also really squishy. So if you can catch him or extend it just a little bit, he's going down. There he is. Can we ult him? Let's go for it. Even he flashes away, you can see that tether range on that E, guys. This is how you want to do it. You flashed out, but that was for nothing. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. I think maybe I could have killed her if I was able to walk up here, because if I could get the fear off, I would be able to DPS her down. But we died, obviously a mistake. But it's all good, our teammates are winning, so it is what it is. You can see when we get To the second and the third point into the ultimate, that's why the range really becomes awesome to have. You don't have to be really close to the target anymore. But just remember, as soon as you get within range during your ultimate of the target, press that E so it get going, and then also that W. W is something you have to time. For example, against the Diana, when you're engaging, she typically likes to use her ultimate or the Q immediately. Then if you immediately use your W as well, you're going to block out. Do they need me? I think... yeah, I'm just gonna smite it. I'll take that one. Stay inside the trail always. Okay, she can get that one. Still focus on farming as well, really important as a jungler. Ultimate ready to go, no flash on the gangplank. Just need to get within range. Oh no. Well, this is the problem I talked about. If they suddenly go out of vision, for example the minions died, they go out of vision, you cannot follow up. That would have been a guaranteed kill on the gangplank. So this is something you have to be careful of. He might be coming in here. He blocked out the barrel thing, or was it a Q? Okay, another flash out. You can see the cooldown is not too bad on that ult, so it's almost up. But wait until we get the axiom mark, almost no CD on it. No flash on the GP. Ooh, I'm dead. I am so dead. Breathing a little bit too much. It's fine. We got the axiom mark now. At this point you can start looking for some armor pin items. We don't really need it that much though, because if you look at the items and the champions, they're pretty squishy. But now it's fine to build. They're starting to get a little bit of armor. Even if the tank is building armor, you don't have to build armor pin immediately, because they will not be the target that you are focusing down. You are going for the main carries, you're going for the squishy targets, because with this build you are playing him as an assassin. And the goal of an assassin is to take down the AD carry, the mage, and all the squishy targets. You're not focusing down the tanks because they counter you. Pretty low cooldowns on the abilities as well, so we can afford to just spam it back to the jungle. Save some time. Then we can just get within range of somebody. She might not be alone, but she's pretty low, right? So if we get one auto attack and proc the dust plate, should be a kill. As we can see right here. Now let's go for the echo. Get the E onto him. Yeah, he knew he was gone. There's no way he's getting out. That invincibility, guys, really helps a ton. It's such a big help having that invincibility on this champion, because you don't have a way out. This allows you to go for so many plays that you would otherwise not be able to. Ultimate ready to go again. Let's go for the GP. And why is it ready again? Because of the axiom arc. Teammates are cleaning up, so that's fine. All great. And Yasuo taking down the inhibitor mid, so we are slowly pushing towards the end of the game. But you can see 52-second cooldown, and then this axiom arc. When you kill somebody you have damaged recently, it's going to reduce the cooldown of that ultimate, and it's gonna be up several times in a fight at this point in the game. So this is why it becomes really fun to play this assassin playstyle with Nocturne. But only do this, you know, when you play against squishier comps. It does not work against bruisers or tanks. You're much better off if you're going for the bruiser build yourself. We can take the rip off and then we can path down towards the Drake. If all of them die, then yeah, I don't know. Maybe we cannot secure it. Oof, okay. The AD carry is low HP. Let's take this one too, since we can do it so fast anyways. So many free kills here. We need 1 minion and then we are level 16, and that's going to increase the ultimate range by a lot. Let's see if we can find somebody. The Echo maybe? He can always ult out, that's a problem. So I'm just gonna do the safe way and take the Drake first. Then we can troll afterwards. Nobody's coming to contest, I think. Echo is at the inhibitor. Still going to smite it though, just because of GP ult or something random. Pulling it away, but now we got level 16. Look at that ultimate range, guys. Now it's so much easier to catch somebody. You can be in the jungle and then reach both lanes here. Let's push this out. Alright, now we just have to wait. Remember, you had to be a bit patient. You're still a squishy champion. You had damage, still super squishy. No Seraphine ult. If the Seraphine ultimate came out, then I might consider ulting. But this is not good here. You prefer the opponents to be split up. When they're split up, a lot easier to find their kill on that one target, and then you can just keep going, you know. Flying on the Echo, he might ult out. I also had to disengage a bit here. That's a fear proc onto him. Right, just have to stay back here. You're an assassin, so they can still easily burst you down. We can actually go for the end, but it's fine if we do the burn, I guess. If you want to extend. I mean, GP might be able to defend just because of the barrels. I still think we could have ended though. It is what it is. You have to be patient, don't just ult immediately just because you see a target. Think about who could be close that you cannot see on the map. Make sure that they are alone and isolated. Otherwise, if people gank up on you, you can get blasted pretty fast because you are squishy. Armor pin ready to go. Now we can go for the Guardian Angel here. I'm gonna buy the stopwatch. That can help me play aggressive that one additional time. Not sure what that was about. Almost level 18, so we are in the late game. Super late game. Because of how fast we are snowballing. But that's what you want to do on Assassin Nocturne. He is not a scaling champion, but he can still do well in the later stages. Preferably you want to snowball early on and then end it at that point. Oh, they did not give vision. No vision, no ults. Let's get it out. Right. Ooh, tanking lots of tower hits. It's really fun at this point when your ultimate has that massive range. You can just fly across the map, last hit that 80 carry, and you look at this ultimate, it's almost ready again. Axiom Arc and Ability Haste. OP, guys. I had the stopwatch, so I don't mind going for this. Another free kill. 25 seconds, and it's almost ready again. So this is what Assassin Nocturne can do, guys. We can get the base before it spawns snow. We have to take it. Oh, we already have another inhibitor. So that was how to play Nocturne. Really hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching and see you all next time.